guys, it's Laney Puhala here, and I'm super duper excited to be back this month with another Laney's Little Bug. This month's guest is someone I'm super excited for you all to meet. Fun fact, we actually share the same name, but I'll let her introduce herself. Here she is. Okay.
I am Laney, and I'm 7 years old, and I'm from Massachusetts, and I told about the town twirlers. I am the beginner Tiny Tot pageant winner of Massachusetts.
Oh my goodness, that's so exciting. Well, Delaney, I'm super duper excited to interview you today for everyone. And I said in my introduction that we actually share the same name. A lot of people don't know that my full name is Delaney because I just kind of go by Laney all the time. So fun fact about me and about you is that we share the same name. Isn't that pretty cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I have about 10 questions that I plan to ask you today. Are you ready to begin?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. My first question for you is, what do you like to keep inside your baton bag?
I have my stretch shoes and my solo shoes. And I also have 2 batons and this magic wand that I won at a competition.
That's so cool. Seems like you got all the essentials. Do you have any like first aid stuff? I know sometimes I need like Band-Aids because I'll hit my finger or something. Do you have any of that kind of stuff?
No.
Nah. My mom normally has stuff too. So when I was younger, I never really had it in my baton bag because I knew my mom would always have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so my next question for you is, who are some of your biggest role models? Twirling on a team, I'm sure you have so many people to look up to. So I'm excited to hear who some of your role models are.
My mom, because I see her teach others, and you because you're a good twirler and we have the same name.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. That means the world to me. But that's really cool that you have your mommy to look up to too, because she coaches baton twirling. Do you one day want to coach baton twirling?
Yeah.
Yeah? Follow in her footsteps?
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool. Okay, now that we've covered some of your biggest role models, I'm curious to find out what your favorite twirling trick is.
I like two spins because they're fun.
They're fun, and are they a newer skill for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're a little challenging too, so it's kind of exciting when you catch it, right? I have tricks like that too. Sometimes when a trick is new, it becomes my favorite because it's challenging and fun.
Yeah.
Well, now that we've covered your favorite twirling trick, what's your favorite twirling event? I'm curious to find out.
Shot because I like to do my leg holds, and shoto because I like those props.
Oh my goodness, that's so cool. I love the freestyle and show twirl and all of those type things. They're super fun. It's cool that we get to pick our own music, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we get to show our personality in it too. Because we get to pick our own music, we get to have a fun costume and use props and stuff like that. And then it gets super duper fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so how long have you been twirling? I know this is like super random, but how many years have you been twirling?
5 years.
5 years? Oh my goodness. Okay, so out of those 5 years, what is your best twirling memory or favorite twirling memory that you've had?
This one's kind of funny. I was watching in a parade and my shoe came off and then someone had to put it back on and then they had to run for me to walk back to the parade.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy. We're like halfway through our questions already. How does that happen?
I don't know.
That's crazy. Okay, so my next question for you is, outside of baton twirling, what other activities do you do?
I used to do gymnastics and I also do swimming lessons.
You do swimming lessons? I love swimming. Yeah, do you ever get to, I know swimming lessons aren't like diving obviously, but do you ever get to jump off the diving boards?
Sometimes we do.
Sometimes. Yeah, that's my favorite part. I love it. Super fun. And you said that you used to do gymnastics?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that was really fun. Tumbling's really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things. I used to do it around the house all the time when I was your age. I would just do cartwheels everywhere, forward rolls, do whatever. I had a lot of fun with it. Okay, so now that we've covered things that you do outside of baton and some of your favorite things about baton, I'm curious to find out that if you could change anything about baton twirling, what would you change?
Do you know how you toss in one strut? I think we should toss in both struts.
Oh, between the organizations?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that would be really cool to see MBTA strut with tossing in it.
Yeah.
I think that could be really interesting. Maybe one day we'll have to just like try it for fun and see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. It might be a little challenging to stay in step though.
Yeah.
That's the part about USTA strut. You have to stay in step while tossing your baton and try to catch it and make everything look pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, oh my gosh, we only have 3 more questions. How? Okay. My next question for you is, how do you like to spend your free time? Do you like to spend time with your friends or your family?
I'm gonna play Uno and play with my magic tiles.
Yeah? That's what are those tiles?
Magnet tiles are like things where they're like colorful magnets and they stick together.
Oh, that's so cool, and you can kind of like build them and shape them however you want.
Yeah.
That's really cool. What's one you have built with it?
Big houses.
Big houses? That's really cool. I'm not creative enough for all of that. I can't draw. I can't do any of that kind of stuff. I wish I could, but not talented in that realm. You might have to teach me one day. Yeah. All right, so you've only been twirling for 5 years. You're only 7 years old. What are some of your biggest twirling goals? Because you have so many years left in twirling. You're so young. You have so many things you can accomplish. What are some of your biggest goals?
To win my pageant and compete at nationals.
Oh my goodness. That would be so much fun and super duper exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can only imagine how I remember when I was little, that was like my biggest goal too. And when I achieved it, I was super duper excited. Hopefully we get a competition season this next year and maybe you can achieve that goal if you work super duper hard, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep our fingers crossed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Now, this is actually our last question and it has nothing to do with baton twirling. But when you grow up, what would you like to do?
I want to be a meteorologist because I can watch the clouds.
Wow, that's so cool. Do you ever lay down outside and watch the clouds?
Oh, not really.
Not really. That was one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's really, really cool though. When I was younger, I don't have a trampoline now, but when I was younger, I had a trampoline and I would go like jump outside, and then when I would get tired, I would just lay down on my back and watch the clouds go by and try to find like shapes or stuff that the clouds made, you know?
Yeah.
You should try it sometime. It's pretty relaxing.
Okay.
Okay. Well, although that covers all 10 questions that I had for you, I do have a bonus question. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. I'm curious to know what your hidden talent is.
I can't show you right now, but when I'm swimming underwater, I can hold my breath for a long time.
You can?
Yeah.
You could definitely beat me in a contest because I cannot hold my breath very long.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really. Do you have an idea on how long you can hold your breath?
I'm not sure really how long, but I do know when I throw my diving sticks in, I can pick all of them up at once.
I definitely couldn't do that. I would have to come up for air in between. That's so impressive.
Yeah.
That's so impressive. I wish I had that. I'm sure there's some exercises I could do to get better, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that covers all of the questions I have for you today. But before we finish up our interview, do you happen to have any questions for me?
I don't think so, really.
Okay, well, if you happen to come up with any, you can always just ask, okay?
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you so much for being this month's Laney's Little Bug. I absolutely loved getting to interview you, and I know all of the people in the baton twirling community will enjoy to watch your video as well. All right, Delaney, I'll talk to you again soon, okay?
Okay.
All right, bye. Okay. Thanks so much for watching this month's Laney's Little Bug.
Make sure you give a big thumbs up and subscribe down low.